Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome back to History with Shime History Lessons. I am Shimeldis. Today we are going to learn about Grade 9 History Unit 1 Part 3. Under this part, there are three brief topics that are theories of human evolution, evolution of human beings, Africa and human evolution. Lastly, the Stone Age. These are the topics of today. To begin with, theories of human evolution. Before the lesson, my students, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel in order to get more recent history lessons. As I have already mentioned, the topic is theories of human evolution. There are two major opposing theories on origin of human beings. These are the creationist and evolutionist or scientific theories. First, the creationist view advocates that the notion of that man, including all living things, was created by God or supernatural being. The second opposite theory is the scientific theory, which explains that all living things, including human, are results from a gradual succession process and variation from earlier forms. Means this theory explains that human beings were evolved from lower beings through a process of change. This slow and natural process is called evolution. Thus, this theory is called evolutionist. So, this theory was formulated by an English scientist, Charles Darwin. Eventually, it was widely accepted by the scientific community. So, this was one of the very important theories which were accepted by the scientific communities. The second brief topic is about evolution of human beings. According to evolutionist theory, all human beings living in the world belong to species Homo sapiens, which descended from common ancestors or genus known as Homo. All hominids characterized by what is known as bipedalism, that is, walking on 2 feet with upright positions. There are different species that belong to genus Homo. To mention them, the first one was Homo habilis, Homo erectus, and Homo sapiens. Homo habilis is a handy human being, is considered the oldest human being. It appeared first. So fossils of Homo habilis were found in the Omo Valley in Ethiopia. The second stage in early human development occurred with the appearance of Homo erectus, means upright human being. A species that emerged around 2 million years ago. Homo erectus made use of larger and more varied tools. Thus, hominids were the first to leave Africa and move into Europe and Asia. They learned to use fire to keep warm in colder areas. Fossils of Homo erectus species were found in Omo Basin, Melka Kunture, Konso Gardula, and Middle Awash in Ethiopia. The last species under genus Homo is Homo sapiens, were wise human beings and very similar to modern human beings. Fossils of this species were found in the Awash and Omo valleys and the areas near Dreda. Therefore, Ethiopia is proved to be the land where the species were discovered. Modern human beings, Homo sapiens, appeared around 100,000 years ago. They are different in many ways from their ancestors. For example, they have large brains, they are bipedal and walk upright, they think and execute complicated ideas, they use language, develop culture, invent tools, and use effectively. They transmit knowledge from generation to generation. The successive stages marked the progressive refinement in making tools and mastery of technology of making a fire that Homo erectus accomplished means tool making technique was it increased its quality. The, the other very important lesson is Africa and human evolution. Dear my learners, still don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel. Africa and human evolution. The fossil remains of Australopithecus afarensis, also known as Lucy Dinkinesh, was found at Hadar in Afar region around 1974. It is estimated to be 3.18 million years old. They were first discovered by an American scientist, Donald Johnson, and his colleagues. Lucy's fossils are the most complete so far found. Australopithecus afarensis was bipedal, appear to have been the ancestors of human beings from among the Australopithecines. The East African Valley seems to have been the home of human evolution due to its rich archaeological findings. For instance, fossils of Homo habilis were found in Tanzania and Lake Turkana in Ethiopia. Dear students, Africa, it was considered as the cradle of human being. Why? Because of these archaeological sites indicate all the facts. The last topic is about the Stone Age. One of the basic distinguishing features of human species is the ability to make tools which differentiate from other animals. The earliest tools were made of stone. The Stone Age is divided into three periods: the Paleolithic Age, the Mesolithic Age, and the Neolithic Age. Paleo means in Greek word old, lithic means rock, hence Old Stone Age. It was the longest of the Stone Age that lasted until about 11,000 years ago, around 9,000 BC. During this period, early human beings made the first crude stone tools known as hand axe. They lived in caves, discovered fire, began to use language. The second Stone Age is the Mesolithic Age. Meso means middle, lithic means rock, Middle Stone Age. It was a transitional period between Paleolithic and Neolithic ages. It lasted from 9000 BC to 8000 BC years ago. Stone tools were slightly improved and more applicable to different uses during this age. The last Stone Age was the Neolithic Age. Neo means new, lithic means rock, New Stone Age. It started around 8000 BC and lasted until 4000 BC. A great revolution took place during this age. Revolution means radical change. The Neolithic Age has brought about the so-called Neolithic Revolution or agricultural revolution. The real change in the Neolithic Revolution was shift from hunting of animals and gathering of food, keeping animals, and growing crops regularly, which we call systematic agriculture or farming, was started during this new Stone Age or the Neolithic Age. The Neolithic agricultural revolution had far reaching consequences. Some of the results, for instance, the prerequisites for civilization, were laid during this age. Agriculture was introduced and transformed the lives of Neolithic people. As a result, human beings to produce food. This was followed by a sedentary way of life, and a complex social organization appeared. When we say sedentary, it means permanent way of life was started, and complex social means different specializations were appeared after the Neolithic period. Stone houses were built, religious places and granaries were constructed. New and better tools like the hoe, the yoke, and the wheel appeared. These agricultural materials were invented during this period. The use of animals helped human beings to produce more food. So people started to use pack animals for their labor. Neolithic revolution made human beings food producers and community dwellers. The Neolithic revolution occurred at different times in various places. The earliest evidence of Neolithic comes from the Middle East, some around 11,000 years ago. The major archaeological sites are found in Palestine, Mesopotamia, the Nile Valley in Egypt, tropical Africa, Yangtze Valley in China, the Indus Valley in India, and parts of America. These are the archaeological sites in which Neolithic civilization had started. Dear learners, today I have finished my lessons before winding up my program. My lovely student, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel in order to get more recent history lessons. Bye bye.